Wanted to share a few things with you that I've learned out of Think and Grow Rich. Also, what I've learned out of the book A Millionaire Mindset by T. Harv Eker. And so true that we are mostly the product of how we think, and then we act because of how we think. He says that some of us want to be rich. He says most people want to be rich. Some of us, well, we think we want to be rich. Some of us say that we want to be rich, and in those that really do get there are those who are committed to it. You know, there's no out. That's what they do. And why is it important to be wealthy and be rich? You will never have true fulfillment in life. And I was just listening to Tony Robbins this morning when I was working out, and he was talking about the signs of achievement and the art of fulfillment. And he was mentioning Robin Williams, where he was specifically talking about you know, Robin Williams won the Oscar for a serious role, and he was known as a, you know, as a funny guy, right? And don't we all love him? We hear his name and we immediately have really good feelings and good memories about him. He definitely mastered the art, the science of achievement. However, he hung himself. He had a beautiful family, had everything, but he wasn't fulfilled in what he did. He tried so hard pleasing other people that he wasn't fulfilled in what he did. Now, what did he have to do to fulfill himself? It had a lot to do. He suffered from depression, but from mindset and how he saw things in life, you know. So when you really have true fulfillment as well is when you serve a cause bigger than yourself. Now, here's the key part of that, is that the more wealth you have through family, relationships, all of that, the more you can give. It is just like, it's true like that with anything in life, right? Excuse me. Anyway, the more we have, the more wealth we have in riches, in money, the more we can do for others. We know that you cannot put food on the table without money. You cannot feed orphans without money. You cannot help people step into their destiny and give them coaching, and they cannot pay for it unless they have money, right? So the more money that we have, the more we can do, not just for ourselves but also for others, and serve a cause bigger than ourselves. A lot of us are involved with companies where we are not just there for ourselves, but to help the people that work with us in our teams, and then the people that's our clients, to impact them. You know, some of us have goals of really feeding the hunger, or doing mission trips, or doing orphanages, or anything like that. None of those can happen without money. So the way we think about that is really important. So today I'm going to ruffle your feathers for those that want to have it ruffled. For those that totally agree with me, your mindset is right. I am, you are, anyone is the product of how you think and how you act because of how you think. If you're just thinking you want to be, or are you committed to being, and are you living in that way, and serving other people that way, of happiness over being rich? Or let me put it, is it more likely to be poor and happy, or to be rich and happy? Think about that for a minute. For those that say that money is not important, you will never have a lot of money because it's not important to you. But does that increase your chances of being happy? Does that increase your chances of really being able to do a lot more for others? We have such a poverty mindset sometimes, especially for those of us who are Christians and think that we are not worthy. All the most well-known people in the Bible, just Abraham to name one, was a mega wealthy man. And the reason it was God blessed him, but he also was obedient to God. But he had a very strong mindset, you know, and that he decided beforehand that he is going to do what God tells him to do, and he's going to put the work in. Don't think that for 1 minute that Abraham just sat there and his servants served him. Abraham fought wars for Job, and he also just didn't fight those wars, but he also he actually was active in the war. He strapped on the girdle and the sword, and he fought. So how we think is typically plays out in the result of what we become. This is Johan signing off. If you would like me to offer you a free coaching session, please email me, CoachRugbyDude@gmail.com. I have got to go. Just stopped here, so I'll take care, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.